Another thing that I gotten was these are actually my first pair of Kobe's that I've had. I've never had a pair of Kobe's. Like I've always, like I said, I went in high school. I was a sneakerhead, and I used to collect like Jordans and I we used to buy Mad Jordans and stuff. But one of the first Nike sneakers I bought besides Jordan was a pair of Kobe's, and these are the Kobe 11s. I think it came out in 2015. I think these are called the Kobe 11 Low Achilles. This was a shoe where, obviously Kobe sneakers are meant for basketball, but I didn't, like I said, I'm not that good at basketball. But I used to wear these shoes just to rock with like my jersey, and I was like, yo, first of all, red's my favorite color. Okay, red's my favorite color, and I already told you how I feel about black. And so I was like, yo, these shoes are a fire. So I used to rock them every day when I was in school. I was like, yo, like this was literally my first pair. I still, like I said, it's clearly it's beating, it's been beaten up. I ain't gonna front. Nowadays I do play ball in them, but I used to just play ball and just wear them like that, because these are the type of shoes where like you can wear them, you can wear them just to rock, or you can play bowling. So these are one of the shoes that I bought, and that it means a lot to me because like these are my first pair of Kobe's, So and that was me transitioning more into Nikes, like out of the Jordan era. So that these were one of my shoes that I was into. All right, so another thing that I got, and as you can see, I'm wearing it around my head, is this Lakers hat. This hat is it's not just a Lakers hat; it's a Kobe hat, and this hat I got in 2016. This was actually the year that he retired, and I was like, yo, I saw this hat. I don't know. I think I bought it. I might have bought it at Lids, and they don't sell these hats like this no more. Like as this, and this is a snapback. Snapback. I bought this hat. Yeah, so I bought this hat in 2016, and then when he retired, and I saw it, and I was like, yo, like I had to get it. It was one of, in honor of him, in honor of his last year. It's the year he came in the league, 1996. Not 1996. Tied 2016. Obviously champion, all star, and MVP. And I was like, yo, when I saw this, I had to keep it. I This is a hat that I will keep forever. Something that I will probably never give up because of I bought this in his last year, and I actually looked online just to see how much it was going for, and they were saying it's going for like 200 to 300, and I'm like, wow, and I was just like, to me, it's not about the money, it's about the sentiment. And I remember buying this, and I was just like, yo, like, it's a hat that I wear frequently. I try, obviously it's a little beat up. I try to keep it in good condition, but this was one of my, like I said, uh, during high school I transitioned to do a lot of different things. Like I always been a hat person. I always wore fitteds and snaps, but this was one of my uh, favorite snapbacks that I've had. Obviously, I have a lot of hats, but this one here is the one that I wear a lot. Obviously now more than I used to, but this is something that I'm gonna keep forever. So another thing that I got, this was actually a gift. This was a gift from one of my friends. I keep their names anonymous, but this was a gift. Now it was one of Kobe's first books that he wrote. It's called Kobe Bryant, The Mamba Mentality. Now I got this book like 2 years ago. This was his first book that. Now I ain't gonna front, and I like whoever knows me, I ain't a big book reader. I don't really read books like that. But this book right here it was different because it was obviously Kobe's first book, and this is not just a book where, okay, it's talking about his whole life. He gives you basically. It talks about the stuff that he goes through, the conditioning, the training, and what he went throughout his career. about what made him like the whole what is like basically the definition of Mamba mentality. And he it was I ain't going for it's not because I didn't want to read it. It did take me a few months after my birthday to read it because I just didn't have time to. But after reading it, it made me look at myself differently. One of the things that stood out with this book is that he used to wake up and at 3 a.m. to do workouts, and it just to see the amount of work that he put in, it was just crazy. And to even him being as big as an athlete is, to come out with a book like this, man, like that's just crazy, And I felt like that him, the after career of him, that it was gonna be big, and the way he transitioned to it. So this is a book that like I said, the all the stuff that I'm showing you, these I ain't selling. This is something that I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. But yeah, this book does mean a lot because it came from one of my close friends. But it was also just because like I said, I ain't a book reader. But after reading this book, it gives you it looks at life different. It has a different perspective. So throughout the years, I wanted to update upgrade my Kobe collection. One of the things that I got was a hoodie. Now, it's not an ordinary hoodie. It's a hoodie that like I found. It's on that I got looked at some website. It was called New Age Supply. I never bought from it, but they did have a lot of Kobe gear, and one of the things I wanted was a hoodie. So it's this hoodie right here. It says, "I feel like Kobe," and in the back of the sweater says, "The greatest of all time, Mamba Day, April 13, 2016, the date that he retired, Kobe Bryant." And it's the Lower Marion Finest, where he went to, Lower Marion's the high school that he went to. So I saw the sweater. I had, when I saw it, I was like, yo, I had to cop it. Yeah, this sweater was just basically, it was just like just to honor him, and I wanted, like I said, like I'm a person, like I love wearing hoodies and jackets, but I'm not gonna rock a jersey every day. This is a hoodie that I can wear frequently. Have I worn it yet? No. I think I've worn it like maybe once, but this is something where I'm gonna keep. Uh, this is something, yeah, like I said, like even if you know, even if it doesn't fit no more, it's something that I'm gonna keep as just as a memory, as I say, as a memory.